my channel. My name is Perez, and today we are, we're not playing Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. Well, technically we are. Here's the reason for I'm making this video. So, just now, this literally happened, like, I guess 2, maybe 3 minutes ago, after I started recording this video. So, originally I was trying to get some gameplay of the arcade and some online gameplay for a few videos that I'm going to be making on Catalina. I did end up purchasing the full game, and Catalina right now is definitely my main character that I'm going to be using, but this, particularly, this match, I have no idea what happened. So, well, I have a vague idea as to what happened. So, here's the thing. The game itself is pretty good when it comes to its netcode as well as its crossplay. I've actually had very few experiences than the one that I'm going to be showing. And this right here is a bit more of a, I guess, like, situational awareness when it comes to the network. So I started recording. This is the So, going back to the topic, I don't know if this person... So, going back to the topic, I did blur out this person's name because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be using this footage for any of my other videos, but I am going to be showcasing as to the importance of rollback netcode, as well as why, even though I did struggle a bit in this match with the connection, it was a lot more bearable than one would think. So my guess is that my opponent was on a Wi-Fi connection, and we're going to start playing. So as you can see, it starts out normally, but it starts to immediately lag out. So this whole match, or this whole game, was essentially a whole footsies scenario. We were primarily just trying to stick with the basics. So originally the whole game plan for me was to try out some other aspects that I've been practicing with Catalina, like anti-airs, as well as different combos for the corner. But as you can see right over there, I ended up putting in the wrong input. Well, I put in the input for the anti-air, which is the down heavy. However, it didn't register in time, and it ended up activating late. So right now, the netcode, rollback netcode, is starting to kick in, and it's doing a pretty good job in fixing the actual the game, making it a bit more playable. So here we are with the second round. I gotta say, this right here might be one of the better examples as to just... I feel like at this point, the other player was also figuring out what was going on. We probably had a similar connection issue. He probably, or she, probably recognized the issue and decided to play it with primarily neutral buttons. It's pretty much the same thing that I did, just to, at the very least, make the game a little bit better. Like right here, it's a pretty good example as to different types of reaches. I ended up going for a decent whiff punish. One of the things that... Okay, right there. A little bit more of another connection issue, so... Okay, perfect timing right over there. I honestly had no idea that that was gonna work when I did it, but... Alright, right over there, I don't know if, well, I messed up my inputs. I meant to push in a down heavy so that I could go for the anti-air, but instead I ended up pushing down light, which gave me the little bashing of the rapier. At least I hope that's what her, her down heavy, or what her, not her down heavy, her sword is called, Catalina's. I feel like, okay, right over here, this last part of the match, I feel like at this point, it really didn't matter who was gonna win, because literally the only thing that's holding back the whole scenario, or that's holding us back, is the fact that we can't really do too much without risking crashing the game. Oh, and this right here is another issue that I don't know if this is part of the connection or it's because of the my game in general, but well, I'm actually on the left and my opponent is on the right. Right now the footage cut off, but what you didn't see is, or actually, I'm gonna put it back at the still frame. So at this point, we weren't gonna try to going for a rematch, and I was trying to hit the return button, but as you can see, my opponent is the only one that has the return button enabled. Whereas in my case, no matter what I did, I tried rapidly pushing my buttons. The thing didn't work. So connection, otherwise, that is very important. And even though the game itself was pretty much unplayable, this the rollback netcode did help out a lot when it came to, at the very least, making it more stable enough for basics or basic attacks to be able to be executed properly. Given this is going to be also a bit of a learning curve in my case. Well, originally I had plans for videos on Catalina, but this right here might be the biggest spoiler because, well, I felt like this was something important to showcase. So rollback netcode is extremely important in any fighting game in general. And I'm really glad that ArcSys and Sys Games did a really good job in implementing it with Granblue right now. Oh my god. So I'm gonna be doing this upload pretty quickly. I'm gonna try my best to get a bit more footage that I could use in a few more videos, but in the meantime, I felt like this was something very important that to showcase. So the rollback netcode, definitely really good job on ArcSys for helping out and making the game a little bit more bearable online, especially with connection issues. So that's all I wanted to showcase. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.